I can't play music when I record these videos, and it kind of makes me sad because I'm enjoying the music. And okay, random. Sorry. Happy Friday, guys. It's March 3rd. Word of the day. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's Friday. Smile. Be happy. Enjoy yourself. Whenever you watch this, just know you should be living your life like it's Friday. Well, just kind of carrying over to my word of the day. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Word of the day. Take it one day at a time. We live our life very fast. Honestly, like, we think time is like so infinite, and we do things and take our time and do everything lacklusterly, or not everything, but certain things like you know, half doingly. you know what I'm saying? And in the process, it's almost like we end up wasting our days, or we dread it, or we almost feel like, okay, we have so much to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's where taking it one day at a time kind of, I wouldn't say cures that, but alleviates the stresses and the pressure of every day. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm blanking, sorry. Because time is so finite that if we don't take what we have currently, there's no guarantee that we're going to be able to enjoy it or say that we lived our life fully, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is, we can worry so much about the future and always do this and think about, oh, I have to do this, and if I don't do this right now, then my future's gonna be horrible. And what am I gonna do later? What if I end up alone? What if I end up like not getting what I want to do? What if I end up failing? Like, whatever the case may be, just know, like, you only have that day. That's what I'm saying. You only have that day. So this can either go for relieving stress or getting you out of laziness. But in terms of the relieving stress part, which is what I'm talking about, it's like, just do what you can in the day, because we only have 24 hours, and really we're only up at like around like 15 to 12 hours. So with those 15 to 12 hours you have every day, do something with it, because it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It's really not. When you consider all the factors that influence your time and take time away from you, it's not a lot of time. So really just take those steps to do what you can in that day and leave it like that. Don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no guarantee about tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you have today, so enjoy today. Do what you can today. And then tomorrow you can worry about tomorrow's problem. You worry about today's problem now, tomorrow's problem tomorrow, next week's problem next week, whatever the case may be. Let them happen when they happen. Allow time to take its course, because either way it's going to happen. So either you fight it and continue to try to conflict with it and have issues with it and you don't get anywhere, or you actually take in your time. You take your time and you take the steps every day and allow your goals to fall into place. And it actually does. In terms of laziness, taking it one day at a time, if you just do something, one thing towards your goal every day, you will progress naturally, constantly. You know what I'm saying? Because there are times where people will get a spike and like they do everything that they can, like in a week's worth, and then they stop for like a month. You know what I'm saying? But if you would do something every day, it's more consistent and allows a schedule, and allows it to almost build up towards your goals. You know what I'm saying? Because when we have real big goals, which you should always have big goals, when we have big goals, they seem almost daunting sometimes. They feel like that there's a way that, like, you might not be able to get to them, or they're too far up, or they're outside of your caliber of what you want to do, when it really isn't the case. You know, you take it one day at a time, because that's all you really have. If you have a really crappy day, that was yesterday, now you have today. It's a whole new thing. In terms of golf, that's kind of something I used to think about, I use to think with too. If I had a really crappy hole and I end up shooting horribly on that hole, I have to throw it out, because if I let that one hole screw me over, then I go to the next hole and I screw myself over even more, and then I go and then I go to the next hole thinking about how I screw myself over twice, and then I screw myself even more. But what I have to do is, you know, go from hole to hole, and if I had a crappy hole, I continue to the next one, have a great one. If I have a great one, that doesn't mean anything about the next one. I still have to treat the next one like any other day or any other hole. You know what I'm saying? Continue every day with, like, without the expectation part is what I'm kind of getting at with the whole, like, motivating yourself out of laziness. Because I know with myself too, I'm very guilty of it, of, oh, I have a few days, I'm just gonna relax and do nothing. But like, even if it's not intentional, like, it's good to have it intentionally, but when it's not intentional, it's almost like, you know, you're wasting your time. And time is is not guaranteed, it's limited. So taking it one day at a time, just getting back to that, taking it one day at a time is essentially doing what you can in a day and actually making sure you do the most of that day, and not preoccupying yourself about future days or past days. You know, that's what I'm getting at in terms of taking it one day at a time, which is, it's a very cliche term, but take it one day at a time, man. Like, you can only do so much in a day, and if there was a bad day, that was a bad day. Don't let that be a bad week. Don't let that be a bad month. Don't let that lead to a bad year. Don't let that lead to a bad life. It was one day. That's clear. You have a blank slate. Now you have another day. You know, every day you're alive is another restart. It's another chance. It's all working towards one big thing, but it's technically just another chance. It's almost like a restart. So it's up to you. Like, it's almost like you're given another chance at completing something, you know? So treat every day like a chance, basically, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the opportunity to do things in that day, so really do them. Yeah. But, sorry, I'm looking at my car. Tire, handle, wheel. You know, all right, sorry. Anyways, have a wonderful day, guys. I gotta go inside and just, I don't know. I'm gonna go inside though, because I'm kind of tired of waiting in the car. And yeah, I'm kind of sleepy. I'm not gonna lie. I have a quiz. I don't know why I'm talking about this with you guys. Anyways, 80 out. Have a wonderful day, guys. Stay blessed. I love y'all. Thank you guys for listening to this. Don't forget to check the description, because I always put a description of what the thing is and a quote pertaining to today. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I always take the time out of my day to do that. So if you ever get the chance to, well, I mean, it depends on if you're Christian or not, but if you are Christian and need a word of the day, or like need that extra little quote. But yeah. I'm not here to push religion on anybody. That's why I'm telling you, yeah, if you're a Christian, blah, blah, blah. Why am I doing this? Why do I talk like this, bro? I also got to start doing that This Is AD series that I'm trying to do. I'm thinking about, and I'm thinking about buying a microphone thingy that connects to your phone, but it's like $80. I'm like, jeez, you know. So I gotta see. I definitely want to do it though. So it's not like oh, I don't like doing it, but I feel like that's gonna be something I want to put more time into, because I would also like to edit them, and I'm not really good at editing because I never really had to edit besides like make like iMovies. But excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me again, sorry. Yeah, yeah, so I actually want that series to be high quality, or higher quality than these Word of the Days, you know, because these are daily, so I can't really like, oh, okay, sit down. But I feel like this is if you're watching this, thank you, sorry, this is AD series. I feel like I want to take my time on with that a little bit, like at least give it about a week or two of like, you know, content and editing, and then put it into one thing. Maybe have it be like 10 minutes each, about like 9, 10. So yeah, that's something I'm thinking about doing in the future. It all depends on what I want to start out with, because there's a lot of aspects of my life that I don't know which one to start off. Like this is me. Like I was thinking about just doing like a this is me and just putting everything all together and then like honing in on one thing, but I don't know yet. I want to do something though, so we'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here this long, dude. It's about like 9 minutes, so if you can listen to my voice for 9 minutes, bro, like, appreciate you, bro. Like I appreciate you. I thank you. I always like, I want to show people gratitude no matter who it is. I always want to show gratitude whenever I can, because it's like you need to do that, you know, because things can always be worse, or like my other word of the day, can always be worse, you know. See, look, I'm dropping so much on, you know, but yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. That's all. All right, 80 out.